Hello everyone, this is all about Roland Handsonic. I just want to show in this video like I do have a custom setup for a tabla player, but this setting what you're seeing here is for a person who want to play Roland Handsonic in a sitting position. This is a typical drum stand, and I will try to show you a fitting at the bottom. I don't know whether you can see it or not. It's a adjustable L bend and you can adjust the height and everything. But the thing is, this can be played only in a sitting position, right? If you are playing in a band or like if you want to play this one standing, actually you can increase the height of the stand and still you can play it. It's pretty strong. So if you are beating like a pretty hard one on the drums, it will never shake. It is like a little bit loosened because I just want to remove it. Okay, but the thing is, if you are a percussionist and you want to play tabla and some of the beats that is not a tabla beat, sometimes in light music you may get something like a bongos or conga played on the side, then you need a Handsonic, right? So for me, what I did is, this is a custom stand out of I believe it's a drum custom stand. What I'm going to show next is I'm going to remove this particular stand from the typical high stand and I will be like putting it into the small custom made. Actually, there is a guy in the music shop who helped me to design this one. Like he combined a couple of things and got this short stem on a very solid base. It's pretty heavy, and I can show you next. Once I fit this particular Handsonic into the drum, actually you can play tabla, and sometimes if you want to play Handsonic, it is going to be like really easy and it's going to be a super awesome setup. So I'm going to change this one. The reason is I would like to start practicing some of the bongos and conga while sitting, like playing few hours here, then shifting and training myself into the Handsonic. Let's see how it's going to look after I change it. Okay, so this is a custom built drum stem and it has adjustment. It's around like 5 to 6 inches height. I don't think so I can change this one, but the beauty is when you sit, actually if you keep the Handsonic here, it's going to fit perfectly comfortable if you want to play. So this is the Handsonic bottom. If you can look at this one, this is the L-shaped bend I talk about. Actually this is super cool. You can remove this one very easily and I can show you. That's it. You don't need any tools, just a hand tight should be okay. Then I have to put this stem over here. So what I do is I'm going to just use this one. Keep it here and just loosen up. Right. That's it. Actually, the stand is pretty heavy. That's it. So now you have another adjustment. If you want to change the height and location where you want to keep, you can still do that. So rest of the adjustment I can do later. but if you look at here, this is a perfect position for a percussionist who is sitting on the floor. The good thing here is actually, like, I know exactly which angle I need. I believe it is around 30. So now if you see, there is a little bit of shake, right? So what I need to do is I need to little bit adjust the angle so that you get the center of gravity towards the right. So over here, then I tighten it up, and if you tighten this one, you have a perfect Handsonic, right? So this is the angle I try to keep it. Then if you want to keep this close to tabla, I can show you next. This is going to be a perfect setup for a player who also want to play tabla and also want to play Roland Handsonic together. If you are performing in a band, or sometimes you need to practice without shifting your location or a space, this is a perfect solution. Okay, now it's all set up. I can show you like how it's going to look like from a sitting position. So this is going to be my tabla, and you keep the Handsonic to your left. Now whatever settings you want. I have like some kind of a power cable. I have a power cable, and I do have an audio control. So it has like multiple outputs. We can talk about that later. But the good thing is you have tabla, then immediately if there is an interlude for Handsonic, it's very easy to shift here, then come back and play here. I have not started my practice yet, but I will come back and I will show you in concurrent. While playing tabla, you can still use this Handsonic. Okay, so this is the setup from the front. If you look at this setup, actually I exactly matched the buyer height towards the Rolland drum. You know what? When you play your left hand and try to move towards the right, you don't need to lift into a differential height, so the transition can be like pretty straightforward and fast. I think through that one and designed this custom setup. Hope everyone likes it. So if you have like any questions or clarifications, please comment below. Thanks for watching.